record. Happy New Year. Boom. And we're going live. Please join us. First one to type in the chat gets a shout out. I'll see you guys in there. Un momento. Let's get... Oh, what up, boys? What up, boys? Give me a sec. I'm not ready. I'm early, too. One sec. Where the fuck are my Gregorian chants? There they are. There's my Gregorian chants. Let's go. Holy shit, there's a lot of you in here. Forgot to clean up a little bit. Hello, my children. Welcome back. I'm committing to being first. I think you guys are a little delayed. A lot of people are saying first. You should have a green screen. A green screen is coming in. We're going to get that done. I'm in priest mode now, so I'm going to talk very softly and a little bit condescending. Hello, everybody. Hello, Sushi. Hello, Wak Ahmed. What's your age qualification? As long as you're not a creep. As long as you're looking for genuine advice and you don't incriminate yourself. I don't care who calls in. As long as they're looking with an open heart and an open mind and they just need a little help. Why the dramatic aspect ratio? Because I think it's fucking hilarious. If I'm being honest. We have our first call. One moment.
Call from
Justin Zumak.
Oh, he played his full name.
1.
Don't
To
dox
send a
yourself like that,
voicemail.
Ben. Hello, Justin.
Sorry.
Hello?
Hello?
Weirdness.
Hey.
Hey.
I got a great story for you.
Okay, where are you? Are you on the road?
No, I am actually laying in bed. I was just trying to pause my show.
Oh, okay. It sounded like there was nonsense behind you. All right, go ahead. Tell your story.
Okay, so I'm actually deaf.
Deaf?
Yeah, like I can't hear without my hearing aids.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't know how I'm talking to you right now, so that makes sense. Okay, continue.
You're actually going through my hearing aids right now.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, they Bluetooth to my phone.
That's
But
awesome.
whenever I get into a relationship,
Right.
I am very forward about that. And like before I even meet you in person, I will tell you.
Okay.
Because I understand that some people don't want to date somebody with a disability.
Okay, that's very,
Which
what's the
is
word?
kind of fucked up, but I understand.
It's fucked up, but it's also very, I don't want to say nice of you, but, you know, very aware of you to do that. So, 1 + 1 for you right there.
And so I was in a relationship with this girl for about 2 years,
Okay.
and I didn't go deaf. Like, I wasn't born deaf. I became deaf over time.
Okay, interesting.
So I got a hole in my right eardrum, and then so that ear didn't work, and then my left ear eventually killed itself.
Jesus.
Essentially.
Okay.
So she was very aware that I was deaf, and I don't wake up to alarms or anything. So if you call me when I'm sleeping, I won't wake up
Right.
because I can't hear it go off.
Right.
And then, because I became deaf over time, my kids will not be deaf.
Okay. All right.
And she thought, like, she didn't understand that because she thought it was a genetic thing, but I got really waxy ears, so I had to get tubes put in my ears. And that's how I got the hole in my right eardrum. The tube got pushed too far back and punctured it.
Okay. All right. So.
And then I found out through her sister that she cheated on me, and I confronted her.
Okay.
And
But well, first of all, I
actually,
just want to say that he just explained all why you're deaf and how it's deaf, and then you just took a dramatic left turn that came out of nowhere. But continue your story.
I don't know why my heart is racing right now. I'm really happy that I
happens.
actually called in.
I understand. I've had people reach out to me after they do these calls. It's very adrenaline rushing to get shit off your chest,
Yeah.
and you also have an audience, so that's a different thing. But continue with your story.
Yeah. So, like I said, she was concerned about her kids being deaf, and I tried to reassure her that wouldn't happen.
Right.
When I found out from her sister that she cheated on me with my best friend, by the way. He's not my friend anymore.
No shit. No shit. He's not
obvious
your friend.
reasons.
But continue.
Yeah. So I found out. I confronted her, and then she said it's because she didn't know how to tell me that she wanted to break up, and this is the best way she could do it because she doesn't want the risk of her kids being deaf. And also, I don't know sign language. I'm just throwing that out there.
Bro, stop reverting back to the deaf thing. I don't know how you keep doing that.
I can't. I don't know. I have ADHD. My thought process is very sporadic.
Well, hey, listen. 2 things. 1, fuck her. You're better than her, even with your disability. That seems to not affect you that much, at least. I mean, a fire alarm might be scary. Do you have anything? My friend who's deaf has like a vibrating thing in his bed for a fire alarm. Do you have that?
My fire alarm is actually wired to my bed because I built my bed, so it does vibrate and it also flashes. And the noise you heard is the speakers that are in the bed, so I could hear it through the vibration, so I don't have to wear my hearing aids.
First of all, that's so dope. Second of all, I was talking about this right before we got on the call. There was someone in the TikTok chat that was saying that, like, hey, I'm going to cheat on my girlfriend. Is that okay? And I said, absolutely not. And he said, well, I hate her, and, like, I don't know how to break it off. And I don't know why people think the best option is to break someone's heart by cheating on them instead of just fucking breaking up with them. It's so much more disrespectful. So, fuck that person. Yeah. Fuck that person.
And here's the best part. I didn't even get to the ending yet. So awesome. So she actually ended up getting pregnant by my friend.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And wait for it. It's twins, and they're both deaf.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes, I'm dead serious right now.
They were born deaf?
Yeah, they were born deaf, both of them. Oh, and he ghosted her completely. He's not a part of the kid's life.
You need to promise me that you're telling the truth right now.
Oh, I 100% am.
That is the craziest fucking thing. Thank you for calling in. Dude, I've never heard karma like that in my life. That is fucking crazy, bro. The chat's popping off. Dude, hey, thanks for calling in and sharing that story. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, have a
good one. I get
one.
a kick out of it every time.
Oh, my God.
Day,
be
man.
blessed, my child. Sorry, I forgot to do the priest thing. Be blessed, my child. No fucking way. That is... That's a clip. Clip it, chat. That's fucking amazing. We got our first piece of content, baby. Let's go. We got another call.
Call from
Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Hey, Father, I have a confession of me being down bad that I would like to share.
Okay, last time we had a call, last time we did this stream, we had someone call in and confess to stalking somebody. So I just want to clarify that this is not a crime, nor did you murder anybody.
No, of course not. This is all voluntary. This is actually a bad first date story.
Okay, I am 100% here for that. Go ahead.
Okay, actually, technically, I guess it would be the second date.
Regardless.
But anyway, a bit of background. So my freshman year of college, about 4 years ago, I met this girl on the club swim team that we hit off with.
Okay.
Got to know her fairly well. And, we hung out one time, agreed to a second date. So she invited myself, another guy, and her roommate. I was under the impression that it was a double date with me and her, and then her roommate and another guy. I show up to her dorm room because I didn't have a car at the time. And I meet the other gentleman. He's a very good guy.
Right.
And we go out to eat before the movie. I think it was Thor Ragnarok at the time. And then her roommate pulls me aside and goes, "Hey, Jack, you do realize that she's seeing both of you, right?" Which took me by surprise. I didn't know that I was the third party, or that either of us were the third party. I actually never really asked to get a clarification, but I was too stunned to speak.
I'm too stunned to speak right now. She invited both of you to hang out, and she was seeing both of you?
Yes. Apparently this was like the deciding like date, kind of like some fucked up version of the Bachelor.
Okay, hold up.
That was
Hold
like,
up. What was your name again? Is it Jack?
yes.
Jack, have you been to any of this other streams yet?
No, I have not.
This is the third story of a girl doing this exact same thing and bringing at least 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 4 men to the same place and tries them out. I don't know if the chat remembers that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is a common occurrence. I mean, did they? Okay, finish your story because I'm very curious as to how this ended.
So I mean, it only goes downhill from here.
I'm assuming.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So we get to the movie theater, and the other guy paid for dinner, so I paid for the movie tickets.
Oh, Jesus.
And we go into the theater room, and we end up sitting from left to right. It was me, the other guy, Ashley, the girl that I was hanging out with, and then her roommate. And Ashley had originally sat in between us, and then decided to switch like right before the lights went out, which was a bit weird. I was kind of peeved and wasn't really talking. I was just kind of sitting through it, being like, all right, might as well just make it to the end and enjoy Thor Ragnarok.
So she wanted
classic
to
Disney film.
gotta get that Thor, gotta get that Marvel lore in. But so you switched seats, so she was in between both you and the other guy?
Yeah, so she swapped seats with him. So she put him in between the two of us.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And like initially I thought the other guy was a great guy. Turns out he's absolutely terrible to watch movies with. This wasn't even opening night. As soon as if I don't know if you recall the opening to Thor Ragnarok, it's the part where like he's dangling from a chain. He goes absolutely apeshit, starts cheering, throwing his hands up and all that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I get up and I walk out. And it turned out a couple of the guys from my hall happened to be at the same viewing and saw me walk out. And I hear about it every time we meet up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So, I mean, can you laugh about it now, or does it still hurt?
It hurt my ego a little bit, but
so
you know, I've come to terms with it.
Exactly.
They're now engaged.
Well, so here's the thing. A couple points. One, she's a terrible person. I think we both can understand that. The fact that she put you through that, and the fact that she wanted to do all that. And two, he's a terrible person because he fucking screams in movie theaters and acts like that's a normal thing. I think they're perfect for each other. I think, one, you dodged a bullet, and two, they're going to live happily ever after and have shitty kids, and those kids are going to have shitty kids. And maybe one day they'll raise the next Hitler. Who knows? But that's not your problem anymore. She was taken off this earth, and so was he. No more relationship problems for anyone else, right?
Yes.
Right. We all learned something today. I'm sure you're better for it. I appreciate the call in, my son.
Thank you, my father.
All right. Have a good one.
Bye.
God damn. Why does that keep happening? Why do people... Jesus Christ. You guys, I didn't even get to put the music on.
Call from
Ollie.
Ollie? Hello, Ollie, my son. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, sir. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. What's your story?
So it's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of weird talking online, in front of a bunch of people, but
It's only 140.
kind of a weird.
This is like a middle school play, lightly attended.
Okay. It's kind of weird. So I was going through boot camp. I graduated, then I went off to my A school.
Slow down. I'm not familiar with military lingo. What is A school?
A school is a school where you would is the first school that you would go to after graduating boot camp to learn your specific trade, your job, that kind of thing.
So
to learn the basics of your job.
Are you in the military, or are you just like in a trade?
No, I am. I'm in the military.
Okay, so it's like a specialization school.
Yes, basically.
Okay. Continue.
Yeah. So I was going through corpsman school, which is basically like a combat medic. So there, I was a Muslim boy. I'm Christian now, but I was Muslim back then, and I was very, very like deeply religious because I was born in the Middle East and I got over here, that kind of thing. And I met this girl over there, and she was just like amazing. Everything was going great with her, and apparently she had her father over there was a chief who has been in for like 20 plus years. Damn. And it was kind of scary,
Yeah, that's my definition.
The guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy in charge is your girl's dad.
Especially the military, bro. They can fuck you up and no one's ever gonna find out about it.
Exactly. Yes. And so I was with her, and towards the end of my graduation, right before I graduated, she cheated on me with one of the guys that I knew as well, one of my good friends. She cheated on me with him, and it broke me down. Kind of didn't want to graduate at all, but I like right before graduation, what I decided to do before I put on my dress uniform. Now, before I continue with the story, I just want to let you know this is very petty and it was messed up, and I could have gotten kicked out for it, but the father loved me.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah, trust me, you're gonna love this one. So I decided to. Now, the father had major PTSD. Major, like everything you could think about it. He had anxiety, all that stuff. So I decided to put on my Arabic clothing, my traditional Arabic clothing.
Okay.
I ran into a father's office and I started screaming in Arabic.
Oh my fucking God. Did you? Okay. No. Do not. No. Take a second. Take a breather. So you gave this man PTSD flashbacks of fucking Desert Storm or whatever by and you're selling out your culture a little bit to get a scare out of this man. Continue.
Not to just get a scare out of this man, but to get like revenge on the girl.
Yeah, no shit, bro. What the fuck?
In Arabic, I remember I was screaming fuck you, you American bastard. I killed all your friends.
Please say that in Arabic for me, please. Do you still know how to say that?
Yes, I do. It's تاكل خرا يا أمريكي. أنا قتلت كل أصدقائك والله العظيم لا إله إلا الله اللهم صل على محمد.
That's fantastic. I love that so much. So I'm not going to say what you did was correct. I think we both know you may have maybe stepped overboard a little bit. You triggered a hardened war hero's mental illness over a girl.
Yes, the man had major what's called Purple Hearts. About two of them. A Purple Heart means you got shot.
Yeah, I know what a Purple Heart is.
Yeah. So he had two of them. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. That being said, you shouldn't have done it. That man really had nothing to do with the situation. But this is like pretty funny. That's the ability to plan that out and understand, how funny this would be in the future. I'm not going to say I'm proud of you, but I'm not upset, okay?
Yes, Father.
Okay. All right, son. Thank you for the call-in. I don't have any advice to give you. Bless your heart. Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are crazy. Don't try and one-up each other's stories. Actually call in with real stories. But it seems like you guys are trying to one-up each other. Jesus Christ. All right. 626. What's that area code?
Call from
Daniel.
Daniel, it sounded like you were about to laugh as you were calling. How are you doing, my son?
I'm doing good. What about you, Father?
I'm doing great. How old are you? Your voice is so deep.
I'm 16.
Motherfucker. All right, continue with your story.
All right. So I need some advice, dude.
Okay.
I was with this girl for 2 years.
All right.
Let me tell you, dude. Hands down, everything I've asked for in a girl for a wife. You know.
Well, I'm very upset to hear that because it seems like you're talking in the past tense, which means something horrible happened. So continue the story.
So, or maybe about a week or two ago, I realized that we were getting like really unhealthy.
Oh, wait, a week or two ago?
Yeah.
Bro, this wound is fresh. Okay, continue your story.
Oh, absolutely. I've lost 8 pounds.
Oh, my God.
And I'm not fat. I'm lean like a mother.
Okay.
All right. So I decided that I needed a break, and because I thought we were getting really unhealthy, and I as a person just need it, you know?
Right.
And then 2 days after, I was at a party, and I ended up getting with the girl. And let me tell you, I'm in love with my ex, okay?
Okay.
Like, there's nothing I wouldn't do for her.
Oh, God. Okay.
Now, my homies, they're all telling me, they're like, yo, bro, if you really loved her, you wouldn't have got with that girl 2 days after.
Right.
And I'm thinking, like, but it's just a hookup. And, you know, a hookup is just, it had absolutely zero meaning.
Right.
And then on the other hand, my ex, it's like a breakup for now. It's not like,
Oh, okay.
you know. Okay.
Oh, boy. All right. Yeah.
And I'm sitting over here. I'm like, am I like blinded? Am I like in denial that like I actually don't love her? Or like, is this really like just a hookup and it means nothing to me and it's okay to get with a girl 2 nights after like we had just broken up? So I'm sitting over here confused, thinking, you know, I'm just sitting here with that thought process and like I'm going back and forth. I'm like,
Okay.
So am I wrong? Am I right? Like what's happening?
All right. You want me to chime in here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So I would like to preface this. I say this sometimes. I'm not a licensed therapist, nor am I trained in any way to handle these situations. Therefore, I will give you my honest and personal advice. I've been single since high school. I've been fucking around for a very long time, and there's a big difference between having. Well, I'm not banging around a lot. I'm just doing it sometimes. Anyway, there's a difference between making love and hooking up, right? I'm sure you can feel the difference while you're doing it. It's palpable.
Absolutely.
It's a whole different world.
Okay.
So I don't think you're in the wrong for doing what you did, because especially after 2 years, you're like, and there's an opportunity available, you're like, all right, it's like, you know, riding the same roller coaster, your favorite roller coaster at Disney for 2 years, and you're like, I'm never going to get sick of this. I love this. But then you see Space Mountain, and you're going to ride that if you can, just for a different opportunity. That being said, you mentioned in your story that you are not really broken up. You're on an in-between, right?
No, we're broken up.
Oh, I thought you said that this was like you were like, you know, have a chance to get back together kind of thing.
We do. We're broken up for now. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a break. We're like, all right, I need like a week or two. It's not like that. It's like a breakup, but for now.
Okay.
Like I'm hoping. We're hoping.
You're holding out hope.
The terms are so confusing right now.
Okay, so.
But we're hoping that we can get back with each other.
Okay, so.
Go on.
If you get back together within 6 months, you are fucked. You are screwed, because it doesn't matter what she did. It doesn't. She got a train ran on her in some fucking basement. You hooked up with someone else 2 days after you guys broke up.
Yeah.
So that is not a good look. She's gonna find out, and if she doesn't find out from you, she's gonna find out from someone else. So.
Do I tell her?
I'm not saying. You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. You should tell her, because it's gonna get a reaction out of her, not in a manipulative way, but you're gonna see where her loyalty lies, and you're gonna. I'm giving terrible advice right now, and you're gonna make it either work or it's done for a while. But those are the two options you got, and both of them are probably gonna be healthier than, you know, bottling up that lie for the rest of your life, right?
you know, out of the dozens of friends that have given me advice, this was the best one, Father.
Oh, I love to hear that, child. Thank you so
And
much.
let me tell you, I'm a whore, or was a whore, and I'm starting to get back to being an absolute fucking monkey cuck. Oh, I can't curse on stream, can I?
You can curse a little. Now let that slide. Don't worry. I appreciate you
Okay,
catching
okay,
yourself.
okay, okay, okay. But dude, let me tell you, I'm like that. I'm a dog.
Right. Right.
So like, for me to actually, you know, like, it's just like a whole nother level. So I'm torn between being, you know, the loyal boyfriend and, you know, just, you know, the boyfriend about it,
Right.
and the dog.
Hey,
But
listen.
thank you.
Hey, man. Everyone's got their spirit animal. You need to go out there and tame it, okay?
I got you, bro.
All right. Bless your heart, child.
All right, thank you, Father.
No problem. Oh, man. I don't know what I just did. That probably wasn't good. Oh, that's no bueno. I hope it works out for him. I hope that goes well. He was a very nice man. Someone said bad advice and they spelt advice wrong. Oh my god. Listen, hey. I told him I don't give the best advice. That might work out though. That might be a master plan. You guys can't deny that. All right, getting another call.
Call from.
Sam.
Happy New Year's, Ganja
To
man.
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hello, Sam, my child. What's troubling you today?
Hello, Father. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous.
It's okay. Don't say anything crazy, but
Alrighty.
all right. What are we thinking?
So I'm 15,
Okay.
and I'm coming forward with. It's been a rough year. It dates back to, I think, last summer or 2 summers ago.
Okay.
And basically, I just had a really bad downfall with all my friends, and it basically left me like resort to this girl.
Okay.
And so we were really doing well for a while, but then when around like November, she just like straight up cut me off.
Okay. How old are
And
you?
it was
Wait,
like really,
before you continue the story, you said you were 15?
yeah. Well, I was 14 at the time,
Okay, all right. Continue.
and so I took that really hard.
Of course.
And since then, I mean, like, during that duration of like I think it was like from December to like May,
Right.
I was like, I mean, I tried taking my life 2 times and stuff like
Oh
that,
gosh.
and like, yeah, it was rough.
Right.
So, and then, I mean, it gets kind of worse because like, my parents sent me to a wilderness place in Utah.
I know so many times. I had a lot of, kids my age when I was in high school that would,
Hmm.
go down the same path, and their parents thought it was a good idea to send them away to these camps. It's a very common thing. It's fucking crazy. I was from Massachusetts, so all the kids went up to Maine. So I didn't go through it myself, but I know what you're talking about. It's a very weirdly common thing. Continue. Go ahead.
Hmm. Yeah, it was probably the worst thing I've ever done.
they're
I mean, I
not
met some
fun.
friends and stuff, but
Right.
so I got back home in August, and I don't know. Ever since then, it's been like been trying to recover and really on the fence of like trying to get a girl. The problem is, I live in a very small town,
Right.
and like that limits a lot of game, and so I don't know.
Did you say
like,
game?
Yeah.
I love the terminology. That limits your game. At 15 years old, I wasn't talking like that, so that's wicked funny. Continue.
I don't know, man. I think that like I have like so. I mean, last night I was talking to this girl, and like I thought the conversation really went well. Like, I asked her if she wanted to go see the new Spider-Man and stuff,
Right.
and I mean, she said maybe, but like we were consistently like talking to each other, like, which I don't know if this is like pitiful, but like I mean, like we were like consistent.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
when I showed my friend and stuff, he was like, "Bro, you got to step up your game." She said maybe and like all of these things, and I was like, "Damn."
Okay, so here's the thing on that. I actually just talked about with my other priest friend, my other bartender friend. We talked about how I think our brains are very pattern forward, and every dude you meet, we're all a little different. but we're all kind of the same. You know what I mean? Like, you meet another guy, it's a guy. You know, you know what I mean? Like, we all kind of have the same brainwaves. Whereas women, in my personal opinion, and the girl I was talking to, they're all very, very different. So a maybe from one girl might mean, yeah, maybe, or it might mean, maybe, like shuffling you off. But it's nothing until she, you know, I don't want to say like, if she obviously is not into it, probably stop. But don't take a maybe as a no. If she actually is continuing talking to you and you have conversations, maybe she's not ready to meet you in person and maybe she's not ready to go on a date yet. She wants to get to know you better. But you don't need to step up your game. If it's going well, it's going well. Don't let him get in your head about that.
Yeah. I'm just not sure how to get, like, past the talking phase. I don't know what, like, is considered the talking phase and stuff.
Yes.
Like, where that road is supposed to end and stuff.
Right.
Or how to get even past that, like, advance.
So I'm glad you're calling in. This is a great place to talk about that. 15 years old is a fucking nightmare. Women are confusing. And relationships are confusing. I was in the same thing. What I would suggest, best course of action, the talking phase is impossible to get out of. The only way you can do it is kind of what you did, but be a little bit more confident with it. So get to know her a little bit more. You know, do what you got to do. You know, 20 questions, whatever you kids are playing nowadays to, like, you know, find out what her interests are and stuff like that. And then once the conversation's going really good, say, like, listen, hey, I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. I want to take you out. Let me take you out. That has worked for me.
All right.
I am on Tinder, right? And I swing and miss on Tinder more times than I can count. I am terrible at online talking to girls because I have a very specific sense of humor and it doesn't hit very well over text. But I have gotten dates on Tinder just by saying, hey, I think you're cute. Or, hey, I like your bio. Let's get a little conversation going. I want to take you out. Let me take you out. What's the worst that can happen? Especially in your town and at your age, you're not going to murder her. Like, I'm in a city. I might be a murderer. They have really nothing to worry about. And if she says no, you can move on. But it's a confidence thing.
Yeah. She also does live, like, in another town.
Yeah.
But it's, like, relatively close.
I grew up in a rural Massachusetts town, too. Like, everything was at least 45 minutes away from me. So I know what you're talking about. It's... 1, focus on what you're doing. 2, you're still young. You got so much time. You can move to a big city when you want and have your chances. But the way I'm talking to you now, I talk to 15-year-olds at my work all the time, and they're fucking – they barely can put a sentence together. They talk in Family Guy quotes. So you sound like a well-acclimated child. Not to call you a child, but you sound well-acclimated.
Thank you.
I think you have this
ability.
I
appreciate that, Father.
Yes, no problem, son. So get out there. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Fuck that kid who said you had no game. He's a hater from the sidelines. He's got nothing going on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
him. No problem. Blessed be thou. Go out there. Keep doing what you're doing.
I shall do that, Father.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Son. Have a great one.
You too.
Bless that kid. Father, can I go off from Discord? No, you cannot. We're not doing that. We tried last time and it didn't work. It's better to just do the phone calls. I hope that kid has a better time. 15 years old is probably the worst age. It was the worst age for me, between 14 and 15. You're just swinging and missing all the time. You have no idea what's going on. Is this music a little too loud? I think it is. Bless that kid's heart. In those camps they send them to. Horrible. They call them stay alive camps. Because the parents don't know how to handle a kid who's a little bit sad, and it's fucking terrible.
Call from
Adrian.
Oh, Adrian.
To accept, press.
Adrian, my son, how old are you?
I'm 14. I've been on here before.
Oh, Adrian, what's up, my boy? What's going on?
Yeah, what's up, home? Yeah. Oh my God, man.
How did something go so poorly in the week that you called that you have to call in again?
So this other one just immediately blocked me. So I was just like, I'm gone on that one. Talk to a new person.
Okay.
They might have been working on a racetrack for how many flags they were throwing up.
Okay.
So basically, I'm talking to them, and they immediately like, oh, yo, you know.
Wait, hold up. Pause. Are you talked about a girl saying she, like, dreamt of killing you? Is that what we talked about last time?
Yeah. Same. So different person now.
Okay, continue.
Totally disconnected. So this chick, we were talking, and she was immediately like, oh, well, you know, you were faking flirting with me earlier. And I was like, you know, I'm single, so, you know. And she was like, okay. So we're immediately flirting, and she's, like, out of the blue just brings up her ex and how,
oh, I'll never stop loving him, and I still love him. And I was like, ah,
Tough.
that's yeah. I was like, feel like this is maybe not gonna go too well. So then I'm like, oh hey, don't think we should date type thing. Feel like still not like done with your ex.
Yeah,
So
no
maybe,
shit.
Maybe talk to them before you try getting into a relationship. And
Right.
she's like, oh yeah. But she keeps trying to like call me and like flirt with me still.
Right.
So I don't know how what I should say to be like, hey, I don't want to get with you because you're not over your ex.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know where your morals lie. In my opinion, she's looking to distract herself, and she thinks you're cute. She's probably looking to hook up, in a 14-year-old way, like probably make out or something.
Yeah.
That is it's your ball game. If you like to spend time with people, and you're like have a relationship with and all that good stuff, that's on you. But I'm saying that if you would like to make out with a girl who's obviously mentally insane, that's on the table. If you want to tell her to
You
screw
went
off,
to a mental clinic.
hey, haven't we all?
That's
let's not pass judgment. People go to mental clinics for different reasons. You'll end up in a mental clinic one day. Don't talk down on mental clinic
Probably.
people. But anyways,
for the weird chicks I talk to, probably.
yeah, exactly. We're all a little mentally ill, but you need to either tell her straight up, I'm done talking to you. Please stop reaching out. Have you done that yet?
Nah.
That's if you want to
No,
end it,
can't.
that's gonna end it. She's probably gonna call you a dick or something or a douchebag and then block you.
I've heard worse. From my own dad.
That's what I'm saying, my bud. That's all that's gonna happen. If you want it to stop, stop. But if you like the attention and you like to practice flirting, there you go. There's your outlet. I mean, she'll get back with her ex and probably I would give it a 20-day mark. But for now, have fun.
Oh, her ex blocked her. Her ex legit said nah, I don't want to talk to you anymore. So it was like, damn.
Okay, then
Cool.
okay, now
For me,
that
but
wait, hold up. That changes the vibe the entire other way. This girl is bad news. If her ex is that not into her and you're only 14, 15 years old, I don't know what she did to that boy. Because having a girlfriend at that age is the goal, right? Like the fact that she fucked up that big where he blocked her, drop her like a bag of hammers. I don't know what she's up to, but that is bad news bears. Definitely don't let this girl into your life.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you, Father.
No problem, son. Stay safe out there, for the love of God.
I'll try not to call you next week.
Okay, well, here's hoping.
Yeah.
I'll try and not call you next week. Oh, my God. I can't do the phone call because I'm from a different country. Rick, I think I'm getting your calls. Is this you? I'm calling you.
Could not complete your call.
Okay, not
Please
complete your
try
call.
again.
Maybe no. Someone called me internationally. That was the stalker. The stalker called me from in an international number, which makes sense. Fuck that dude. Oh, here's one.
Call from
Dallas.
Dallas? Dallas, is that your actual name?
Yes, it actually is.
That's baller. What's troubling you, my son?
So I'm 15.
God, there's a lot of
freshman year.
kids in this chat right now. I don't know what's going on, but freshman year's the toughest.
Exactly.
Continue.
So I'm gonna tell you about my journey of crushes since the beginning of the year to now.
Okay.
So at the beginning of the year, there's this girl named Vivica, right?
Vivica?
And yeah, she had just moved from Maryland to where I live in California. So
East Coast
she
girl.
was,
All right.
yeah. So she didn't know much about the school since
Right.
none of us did, but I knew where her class was, so I offered to take her there. So for about a week, I took her to her class, and we had conversations. But after towards the second week of school, she kind of just forgot who I was and just avoided me. So
Okay. All right. That's tough.
that was very short-lived. There was this girl that went to my middle school named Tegan, I think that's her name, Tegan. I don't know how to
Whatever.
say it.
Regardless.
But I asked her to homecoming because we were close. We talked a lot, and I just got straight up shot down in front of my friends.
Did you do
So,
the whole sign thing? Tell me you didn't do the fucking.
No, I wanted to like make sure I had a shot at least before I did the science thing.
Okay, that's smart. I don't know how kids do it nowadays. I went to an all-boys school. That's how down bad I was, so we didn't do the homecoming things. But every time I see videos of that shit, it is devastating when someone says no. So I'm glad you didn't do the whole balloons and sign and bullshit, but still, pretty brutal.
Oh yeah,
I'll
for
give it
sure,
to you.
for sure. Okay. So then there was this one girl like named Nevaeh, and I really really liked her. Like I never liked anyone more than that because
Okay.
we had so much in common, and we had went to the same elementary school, didn't go to the same middle school, and we just kind of got back into things when we had the same high school and same classes.
Right. Okay.
So I told my friends about her because they knew her as well, and then that's when it went downhill. My friend started flirting with her more. Went to the fair with her, and he has
Not the
Instagram clout
fair.
too.
Not the how many Instagram followers does he have?
He's close to I think 10K. He does YouTube.
That's not clout. Fuck that kid. He thinks he has clout. Maybe for your age, but
Exactly.
if
Exactly.
10K, you can get 10K by buying bots. You should look up, by the way, if he has bots accounts. You can do that. Have you done that?
No, I haven't yet actually.
It's only $300 for 3,000 followers. My old boss bought me a bunch of Instagram followers because he said I had no clout when I was working in a tin mill, and I just got like 3,000 followers overnight. Burned my phone's battery. It was all notifications, but that's how I got any clout on Instagram, which I deleted that Instagram. Regardless, fuck that kid. Continue your story. Also, is he still your friend?
No,
Yes.
fuck him.
Exactly. That happens where you in the beginning of freshman year of high school, you have like probably a good handful of friends, and you just find out who are the snakes all the way till senior year. So I'm glad that kid got out of the weeds early. Fuck that kid. Continue.
Yeah, yeah. So he started trying to like do date things, but the issue was Nevaeh, the girl that I liked, and he went after. She didn't want to get into dating. She wanted to stay mutual friends with everyone. But
Okay.
so he tried super hard, and one time on his Instagram story, he posted a picture with his face and her face crossed out, and he forced her to hold hands in that Instagram story. Nevaeh's parents got
Ugh.
so pissed at him, like they almost kind of threatened him. He says bestie a lot, and Nevaeh's mom called him gay.
Oh,
So like
Jesus
it was
Christ. That's so fucking Gen X to do. So it says bestie in your... Oh, that's gay. That's immediately homosexual. What an asshole. Well, fuck her parents for doing that, but fuck that kid for forcing her to hold hands with him. That's so creepy.
Yeah, so he has a big ego. He got his ears pierced. Now he looks like a fuckboy.
Yeah,
So he's kind of ruining his shots as he goes on.
that's what I'm saying. He's gonna be a hometown hero the rest of his life. Don't worry about him. Let's stop focusing on this asshole. Let's get to let's get to one more crush if you have any more.
I like this one girl for a little bit. Her name was Brooklyn, but she liked my elementary school bully.
Oh my god,
and
dude. Don't.
and
Okay.
yeah, they were together for almost maybe a month before he broke up with her, which I expected because he's kind of a bitch that way.
You might be projecting a little bit, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
I had a bully in high school, and he started dating this girl that I had a crush on in middle school, and it's pretty devastating. But then you realize, like, once you get out of high school, first of all, things start being a lot less important. You look back and like you just never see those people, and you just realize that like it's your whole world. But once you leave that world, you realize everything's not that important. So one, remember that, and two, like I said, that last guy, bad people attract bad people, and they take themselves off the map so no one else has to get hurt. So look at it in that direction. I know he broke up with her, but for the brief time, she's not the one. Until she figures shit out, don't worry about it because it's not that big of a deal, you know?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Things are going to get better. I promise you, freshman year is definitely the hardest.
Oh yeah.
I would suggest stop jotting down your crushes and how poorly they went. Start not thinking about it because you're going to swing and miss a lot more than this. But focus on the good. You'll get through it. All right, son?
Thank you, Father.
No problem. Have a great day.
You do.
Man, high school is fucking tough. I want to say, can an adult call in, but these kids need help. They really do. They need help more than anyone else. Adults call in and they just tell me horror stories and then say, what do I do? And I say, I don't know. Oh, here's an international number. Okay. This is the fucking...
Call from
Luke.
Luke. Luke, where are you from?
I'm from Florida, Father.
Then why do you have an international number, my son?
I am stationed in Korea. I'm a U.S. soldier.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's interesting. All right, continue.
Yes. Father, I've been down bad for a couple of months now.
What seems to be troubling you, my son?
So, the end of my senior year, I was a single and lonely man. I had just gotten out of a 10-month relationship with a person who I thought was the love of my life.
Right.
I went to basic training, did all that, and I made my way to AIT. And throughout basic and throughout the time that we weren't dating during and after high school, I still had feelings for her. And It was just kind of tough to kind of let her go because I kept seeing her everywhere I went. You know, I was really having dreams about her. It just felt very weird to, you know, see her a lot of everywhere I went. But I left for basic, got to AIT, which is where I do my schooling and learn my job in the Army.
Is that what that last guy was talking about? The A school?
So he's in the Navy. It's the same thing but different name.
Okay, same thing but different skill you're learning.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, continue.
So I was calling one of my friends back home, you know, see how everything's doing, how everybody, you know, how he's doing himself, and I find out through him that after I had left, about a month after, essentially a month into basic, she had begun dating the one person she told me not to worry about.
Were you broken up at that point?
Yes, we had been broken up for months, and I had almost stopped contacting her. But what happened was during basic, my grandfather sadly passed away.
Oh, good God.
I was sent home for a couple of days, and on my flight, before I boarded my flight from Houston to Florida, I called her.
Okay.
And it was a pretty tough call to make because it was just like, why am I doing this to myself? But it just felt like something I needed to do.
Right.
So I called her, and you know, she's like, hello, like, is everything okay? And I'm like, no, obviously.
Right.
And I just tell her, you know, what's happening. She's like, I'm sorry to hear that. And I'm like, yep. And this is before I found out she started dating that dude.
The not to worry about dude?
And I said, yep. I just said, I'll talk to you later. I haven't contacted her since.
That's.
But.
Continue.
But through my time of that moment to where I am now, I've been having very conflicting thoughts of like, you know, should I still trust her? Should I even have any thoughts about her anymore? And I've also been dealing with other, you know, personal stuff that's been going on, and also dealing with like, because being in Korea has really allowed me to awaken myself and be like, wow,
right.
I am so fucking down bad.
Right.
I am completely fucking out of it here.
Okay, so a couple things. One, the chat is saying, and it's the same thing, when they say don't worry about them, it's a back burner. You know, it's someone just like a just-in-case person. The guy best friend who's always just waiting on the sidelines. So I think we learned a lesson there. But two, I have been in the same situation as you. The longer you are out of relationship, and if it hurts still, your brain starts tricking you. I don't know what evolutionary reason this is, but it starts tricking you to forget any bad thing that was happening and just goes full rose-colored glasses. You will only remember the absolute best parts of her. The way I got over it, and I don't know if I could suggest this to you, the way I got over it, I did the same thing where I said, hey, let's get some coffee, catch up. And while I was sitting across from her, I realized like the little tics she had and the things that used to piss me off and the way she talked, she was self-centered. It all just came flooding back. But the time you spend apart, distance makes the heart grow fonder. It's irreplaceable, the person you built up in your brain as this girl. Especially when you're staying up late thinking about her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's tough.
Well, the story actually gets worse, kind of. The
Okay.
story actually gets worse.
Okay.
So, the person she told me not to worry about also dated my previous ex.
This kid's just following you around? What the fuck?
So this kid, at first, I thought he was real cool. Everyone has their things. Everybody has their things about them, whether it's like, they act this way or that way. And he had his thing. We found out through him talking to other people that my ex, we'll call them the ex that he dated before my current ex, was his second choice compared to the other one, which we'll call A. So he picked Z over A because A was not interested at first.
Do you have any personal connection to this man?
No, I after he started dating Z, total cutoff. I was just like, fuck you, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I was like, at first I was like, you know what? It's time to move on. Let's, they can date whoever they want. And so I was just like, hey man, this, that, whatever. And then he started talking behind my back, and it was just like, no, fuck you, man. You have no idea what I'm going through and shit like that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So,
okay.
This guy, total piece of shit.
Yes. It seems to be a trend in these stories where there's like a magnum opus, a god character who just comes in and is just awful. Fuck that dude. Obviously making trouble for you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say go beat the snot out of him because I don't think I can legally say that if you end up doing that.
Well, I can't even anyway. I'm 7,000 miles away from,
I know, but one day
home.
you won't be is what I'm saying. But I'm not saying
yeah.
to do it also. Just bringing up that fact that this guy is like stalking your love life, which is horrible. Let's just assume it's coincidence. Maybe date one more girl. What's it? 1 times whatever, 2 times is a coincidence, 3 times a pattern. So maybe date another girl, just to practice girls, just to see what this fucking kid does, because he might jump and he might fucking wear your skin as a suit. I don't know what he's up to, but it seems like he's trying to beat you.
He is just a very weird kid, and when I was dating A, because we started dating right when COVID hit, like when all the schools got shut down.
Right.
We were both at home working up, and we just started talking more and more, and we were basically like, hey, let's just start dating. So we started dating for 10 months, and throughout that 10 months, we fucking railed into how garbage this person was, how this dude.
And then they started dating? And then they started dating?
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
God.
We fucking tore his asshole open between a conversation between her and I, when we would call each other, and we're just like, God, he's just. We would call him horse face. He had the face of a fucking horse.
Oh my God. So hey, listen.
And then it was.
We gotta wrap this up because this is a long call. But I just want to bring up the possibility that maybe she's doing this for attention. Because the fact that she talks so much shit about this fucking kid and then starts dating him, maybe it's a cry for help from you. Maybe she wants you to come in and be in the knight in shining armor and beat the shit out of this horse-faced nerd. That's my only guess.
God,
Let's hope and pray
so.
that's the situation. This is an open-ended pick-your-own-adventure book. Go beat him up. Ignore them. I don't care what you do. But you got to move on from this girl and this horse-faced dork, okay?
Yeah. Father, I would love to call again and tell you more if I have a chance to.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. There's always next week. I'm going to try and focus on other people, but if it slows down, I see your number. I got it right here. I'll let you call in again. All right, bud?
Roger, Father.
All right. Roger. See ya.
All right.
That's hilarious. I'm not going to answer. I'm going to put it on mute real quick because how do I do this? I don't know how to mute myself. What is this? No, I can't take a call right now. Just give me 1 second. I can't take a call. Stop it. Calls. Do not disturb. I'm on do not disturb mode. I just want to talk about the chat right now because someone said something in the chat. Sorry, whoever that was who called in. Someone said in the chat. Leech. I said do not disturb. Send calls to voicemail. Do not disturb. Stop calling in. Leech. I don't know what you're saying in the chat, but you're wrong. People are fucking flaming you right now. Leech, what did he say originally that I wanted to argue? I can't find it. I'm 16 and I have all this knowledge. You better not get into a relationship in high school. You're young, so experiment and go crazy with all types of women. Incorrect. Get a girlfriend in high school. Get a girlfriend in high school, because those are your formative years. You're going to find out what you like in a relationship. That's important. You don't want to bang around in high school. Now, on the flip side, once you turn 18 and you get to the college, or you get to trade school, or you get to do whatever the fuck you're doing, maybe you work in a tin mill, regardless, that's when you bang around. Take 4 years. It's like going to Europe. Just slam pig it out, because that's when you already know. Use your dumb teenage brain to figure out what you're doing, because those relationships don't last. You don't feel bad when those relationships end, because it's inevitably gonna happen, or you marry your high school sweetheart if you're crazy. But regardless, wrong. Date a girl in high school. You have the right mentality for the wrong time. If you don't go to college, use the money that you earn from this job you got right out of college. Go to a bar, spend money, kiss a girl, fuck it. All right? Does that make sense? Father, what if you suck at talking to girls? Get better. That's my only advice. Marco, I remember you. Marco, I suck at talking to girls. And I have had sex more than once. It happens. You just got to keep trying. You got to find a girl that meshes with you well. Like I said, all people are different. Dudes are mostly the same, but sometimes they're different, and all girls are different. If you suck at talking to girls, get better at it. Keep doing it. You're going to swing and miss, and it's going to hurt. It's going to suck. But you got to keep doing it. That's the only way you're going to get better. Or you become an incel, and you get mad at girls because you're not perfect. Fuck that. Have balls. Talk to girls. But what if I'm a fucking loser? See, Casey, man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You're not a fucking loser. If you're a loser, that's not genetic. You're not genetically a loser. If you were genetically a loser, that's like Hitler talk. Sorry, that is though. That's genetics. Or what eugenics. You're a loser because you're a loser. Hit the gym. Learn a skill. Play the piano. Learn how to play the piano. Fucking do something and get better. The only way you're gonna get better is to talking to more people, talking to more girls. Learning new skills, finding new interests. Literally join a club. Play bingo. I played bingo when I was in high school, and I met a very great girl playing bingo at a hall with smoking grandmas and shit. And they'd fight each other with knives. It was scary. It was in Worcester, Massachusetts. But find something. Isn't that a bit of a sin, Father? Oh, whatever. Fuck it. Boys, I lost my virginity this year, so I can't soak enough. Damn straight. Virginity's stupid, though. I hate that. I hate the fact that, like, losing the first time. The first time's the first of many. When did Hitler get into this? Because if people are genetically losers, then that's what I'm saying. That's what Hitler thought. I don't think that. I'm a priest. I'm just saying there's no such thing as a genetic loser. Even if you have a heart condition, or one leg, or you're deaf from birth, and you have a twin who's also deaf from birth. It's not, you can always win. You can always win. Get back on the table. Roll those fucking dice. Wait, are you actually a priest? In my brain. This isn't a costume I bought at Party City for $54.99, which is a little bit of a ripoff. It's very cheaply made. I could be a real priest. I can get ordained right now online. How can I call it? It won't work. I'm kind of talking. I'm taking a minute right now to talk to the chat because you guys have been spouting nonsense. I'll take off the do not disturb in a second. Disagree. I have orange hair. I lost from the start. Okay. Yeah, but you lost your virginity. You already said that. Oh, Pankaku. Whatever. You missed one of the best stories tonight. This guy was deaf, and this girl broke up with him because she didn't want her kids to be deaf, which does not make sense. And then she had 2 babies, and they were both deaf. Crazy story. Can you please help me out? Yes, Prodigy. I will help you out. Bro, I gotta know how the fuck I can donate to this shit. It's hilarious. I will have subs at one point. This is a new show, so it's not gonna... They don't let me have subs yet. Soon, though. I do have a heart condition, but it's not genetic. I have a heart murmur, too. It's fine. Father. What, Frosty? I always seem to get the time and date phase, and they cancel last minute. What do I do? Oh, Father. That's a tough one. It usually means you're talking to the wrong people. I do that all the time. Or it used to happen to me all the time. It's just they're afraid to meet in person. That's all it is. If it's an online conversation, like a Discord girlfriend, they pussy out. They just fall apart. So it's better to meet people in person. Not set up a donation link. Oh, I could do that. I could do that. I'll talk later. We'll figure it out. Good idea, consolidated break. That's dope. Heart condition too. Heart conditions, I will F sub. Oh, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I would love to get subs from you guys. I would love to be able to do this full time. What do you do if you get falsely accused of sexual harassment? I don't know, Harry. What the fuck is that question? I wish I didn't read that out loud. I have no idea. Stop talking about that. That's a fucking nightmare situation. I don't know. I need to know about this MILF bingo. They weren't MILFs. I just met a girl who was there with her grandma. It was a whole different situation. Because Twitch takes money from you. I'm aware, yeah. Our call is open. I'll open calls. All right, I'll do that right now. Always voice record your hookups. Friends such as disasters. Actually, that does not. First of all, don't do that. That's a crime. And it's not admissible in court if they don't know they're being recorded. So, don't do that. That's creepy. I'm trying to be down bad. No, you're not. What the fuck? Speak to a lawyer. Do not speak to the police. Bro, MILF bingo sounds lit. We'll start a MILF bingo league, I guess. I created an account just for this. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. No, it's actually not a crime. I guess it depends on your country of origin and state that you live in, but in Massachusetts, it's 100% a crime. Illinois. Father, what does it take to be a church boy? I don't want you to be my church boy, Marco. I don't want that. You can be part of my congregation, but no church boys. I don't need any altar boys. I can light my own candles. Thank you. I went out with her and talked with her a couple times via text, but I don't know how to move on things. Oh, that's up to you, bro. That's the hardest thing. Is your name Fascist Weeb? What the fuck is that username? We say MILF bingo, but it'll just be us being down bad in our grandmas. All right, we got a call.
Call from
Mac.
Hello, my child. I could not hear if your name was Matt or Max. I would like for you to differentiate.
How are you doing, Father?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Pretty good. I just got off work. So.
Are you in the car? Are you on like audio?
No, I'm actually going to my car right now. I just clocked out.
Okay. Are you like talking through AirPods? It sounds like the sound keeps cutting in and out.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well, regardless.
I can fix that. Yeah, I can fix that in a second.
Okay.
All right. So, I'm calling to ask for like some advice.
All right.
So I was talking to this one girl, and I thought things were going good, and then I look at her Instagram, and it says that she has just gotten a boyfriend.
Okay.
So.
Red flag?
Yes. I feel like that's a red flag.
Pretty strong, yeah.
Yeah. But also, she's still talking to me.
Okay.
Are you?
So is this an unresolved situation? Are you still in it right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I have some questions for you. Do you mind if I ask some questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
One, did she get a boyfriend while talking to you, or was that always in her Instagram bio?
During.
Okay. Is it, flirtatious and sexual, the conversations you're having?
Somewhat. I mean, it's not like, like 100%, but, I feel like it's there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, okay, so what she's doing, I've been in the situation before where it's, on the verge of flirtatious, but she won't, actually say anything, but it's it's there, you know what I mean? She doesn't want to get caught doing something wrong when she's already kind of doing something wrong, but she doesn't want to have, full-blown evidence of it. In her mind, that's how she's coping with it. So what I think she's doing is one of two things. One, she's either trying to cheat, which is up to you if you want to be a homewrecker. I mean, cheaters are going to cheat, might as well be you. If that can be your mentality. Or two, she just wants attention, which a lot of people do. Even guys do that. They just like getting a bunch of people to talk to them and, feel really good about themselves. And she likes having all these options. Like we said earlier, the guy you're not supposed to worry about, you might become that. I don't know if you want to stay in that situation, but that's who you are right now. You're the side piece. So, make your decisions. If she's really hot and you want to just try and, ruin someone's day, go for it. But at the moment, you just have some decisions to make. It's really up to you. Because I think it seems like you have somewhat of a green light. It's not like you're intruding. It's not like you're chasing, right? So that's my advice to you. Make your decisions. If you just want to have fun and tell a crazy story one day about how you ruined a relationship, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is insanely good timing of your stream because she actually invited me to her
New Year's Eve party?
Yeah.
Is her boyfriend gonna be there?
That's the thing. He's not.
Okay, dude, you're gonna cheat on. She's gonna cheat on him with you. That's what's gonna happen. So I don't know. Take a second, maybe smoke a ciggy, whatever you gotta do, and really think this over. Maybe get a post-bus clarity, possibly, but do something. Clear your mind, make your choice, because you might. I don't know how tough you are. You might even get your ass kicked. I don't know what this girl's worth, but make your decisions. Okay.
Thank you, Father.
No problem, son. I didn't help you out at all, but I appreciate the call in. That's just, I mean, that's an easy clap. Go get some, homie. You guys are bad. Yeah, I mean, that's a situation. It's not the best, but obviously she's not a good person. And if you want to lean into her not being a good person, that's up to you. Who's this? 818. What's that area?
Call from
Paul.
Paul? Paul, have we spoken before?
No, I haven't.
Someone named Paul that called me last time. I think it was from an 881 area code too. Anyways, how are you doing today, my son?
Doing good. I just had a story that I wanted to tell, and I want to get your advice and see if there's anything different I should have done.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Cool. So I met a girl online on Reddit. We were doing the whole online thing for about 6 months, and then I traveled halfway across the country to go see her.
Damn.
And yeah, I know. She lived out like rural Indiana, and I lived in Arizona at the time. And so like while we're texting stuff, she, told me like, "Oh, I'm physically attracted to you. I think you're really hot. I touch myself thinking about you." Those type of things.
Keep it PG-13, but yeah.
Yeah, so that type of stuff. So then I go visit her in Indiana. Doesn't even want to talk to me. Doesn't even want to touch me or anything. And so like, as soon as I left, I brought it up. I'm like, "Hey, like, why,
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, exactly, pretty much. And she just said, "Oh, I thought I was attracted to you, but as soon as I saw you, I realized I made a mistake in having you come over."
All right, Paul, I hate to break it to you, but this might be the most down bad story of the night. I appreciate you coming forward and just talking about this, because Jesus Christ, what did you do? What do you do after that?
I don't know. Like, I didn't want to, like, bring up anything while I was there in Indiana, because, like,
I mean,
I'm out in the middle.
Yeah, keep it kosher.
I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and, like, I don't, I still wanted a chance.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
if I, like, brought up, like, had a fight, then, like, it's over.
Well, yeah, exactly, because then you have, like, no, you're in fucking Indiana. Like, what are you going to do? Drive home for 18 hours or whatever the fuck? So,
yeah.
God damn. I mean, that's brutal of her, but it would be, everyone says honesty is the best policy. I don't agree with that. I think it would have been nice if she, kept her space but was nice with you and was conversative and then told you, like, "Hey, I'm just not into this." She didn't have to be so fucking awful to you. That is so terrible. Also, did she never see your face before this?
No. We'd done video calls, and, like, we exchanged pictures and stuff. So, like, she knew what I looked like. I knew what she looked like. And she said she thought I was good looking.
I genuinely at a loss for words. I don't know what her deal was to act like that. Maybe I don't know what happened. What the fuck? That's so crazy. And the fact that, I don't know, the fact that she was interested in you enough to make you fucking fly, or I don't know if you drove or flew, across.
I flew.
Yeah, you flew across the country to see. That is so crazy. Where in Indiana does she live?
It's kind of rural.
Rural? Okay. As long as it's not Gary.
Yeah.
It's not Gary, right?
No, it's not Gary.
Okay. I was going to say, Gary, Indiana woman's not worth flying across the country for. But still, that is just... Good Lord, man. I mean, my advice... I have no advice for you because I don't know what you did wrong. It just seems like you kind of showed up and she immediately was disinterested, which is, I guess, not your fault. But maybe... I don't know. I guess avoid internet relationships for a little bit until you figure out... Like, go back and study the tapes and see what went wrong and see what you could have done better. But I guess there's more to this puzzle. Maybe she's just a little mentally ill and she just is a little bipolar, maybe? I have no idea. That's just a crazy fucking story.
Yeah.
Someone is in the chat.
I was there for 4 days, too. It was, like, the most awkward 4 days of my life.
Oh, I've been in those situations, dude. I really have. When you get stuck somewhere with someone that has no interest in you and they were supposed to, and it's just like, fuck. It just makes you want to die, and then you go to bed and you wake up and it's still in the same nightmare. I feel you hard on that. Someone asked if she was a redhead. Was she a redhead? I don't know why someone's asking that.
No, she was not.
Okay, all right. I don't know why that was important, but we did. Okay, Thank you, son, for calling in. I wish you the best. You seem like a nice guy. I'm sure you're going to get back on your feet. Ignore her. I'm sure you're a good-looking guy.
Yeah, thanks. I'll do my best.
All right, bless you, son.
Yeah, thank you.
Jesus Christ. Are we still talking about MILF Bingo in the fucking chat? Are we still talking about MILF Bingo? Enough with the MILF Bingo. Is that going to be our new... I might make merch that says MILF Bingo. Next time I stream, someone come in the chat and bring up MILF Bingo because I'll forget about it. Father, where is your MILF? I imagine that as like a little kid. Father, where is your MILF?
Call from
Daniel.
Ooh, Daniel. Do I know Daniel? Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
Are you a first-time caller?
I am.
Welcome, Daniel. What can I help you with?
Well, I kind of have two stories, if that's cool with you.
Yep. I think we should aim for around 5 minutes, but whatever you got.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
All right. Cool. So my the first story is my like high school, kind of like right at senior high, like graduating, kind of planned my life around this chick.
Right.
It was a long distance relationship. It originally started out as a long distance relationship.
Ooh, tough.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Mhm. Yeah, you kind of see where this is going.
100%. Yep. Yes, I do. But finish it up.
Yep. Yeah. So I kind of made the effort of driving back and forth, and sometimes she would come down because her dad lived down here. So, long story short, long distance relationship, things kind of get tense, and I noticed that she's talking because this is back in the day when Snapchat allowed you to see who their best friends were.
Oh,
and,
yeah, the most toxic phase in human history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So, yeah, I saw that she was talking to some dude, and I'm like, and I noticed he showed up in some of her stories and stuff. I'm like, who is this guy? Oh, don't worry about him. I'm like, okay.
Geez. Yep.
Sure.
A little bit, a little bit naive, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm graduating high school. I'm at the top of my world at that point. I've weighed the best that I ever did, and as fit as I fucking could be. So, yeah. Anyways, so I get to talking to her, and we had a big falling out. I wrapped my whole world around this chick.
Right.
So she breaks up with me. My life feels like it falls apart, and I get like to the point where I'm like cussing her out, and then she says, "I'm not going to talk to you," and she puts this new guy on the phone. And
wow, okay.
Yeah. I cussed him out so hard he cried and gave her back the phone.
What the fuck? Wait,
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. First of all, where are you from?
I'm from Missouri.
Yeah, I was going to say, only people from the South say cussed you out. In the North, we just swear willingly, and it's like, it's fucking, instead of saying we say fucking, and we snap our fingers.
Right.
So I think it's very funny that you put a lot of, constraint on your language, and you let this guy fucking have it. So I appreciate that. And how did you know he was crying? What did you say to make this man cry?
I could audibly hear him, and then she said, "You made him cry. Why did you do that?"
Oh my God. Okay.
So yeah.
Well, no. First of all, I know you're down bad in this story, but to me it seems like you're up good. You made a fucking dude cry over the phone for jacking your chick. Fuck that dude. That was such.
I also found out like a few weeks later that she actually was cheating on me with him.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we both knew that from the beginning, but yeah.
I figured it out pretty quickly, and I was like, oh my God. That's one of the reasons I just ripped him a new one, is cussed him out. And so I talked to him and was like chewing him out, and I said, she's going to do this to you. She's going to do this to you.
Oh, yeah.
And
once a cheater, always a cheater. That's a strong mentality.
Absolutely. I said that to him, and he's like, there's no fucking way our relationship wasn't sexual at first, and then we just got to know each other. We're friends.
That's how it starts,
and
you fucking idiot.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That's what I told him. I said, she's going to do this to you. And I was like, I dropped her. I blocked her off everything. It destroyed my world, but it made me more of who I am today just because of, like, I needed that to kind of jolt me and say, hey, this is reality. This is what's going to freaking happen. Like, this is just reality.
Okay. What was your name again?
So,
what was it?
Daniel.
Daniel. Okay. I'm going to have to cut you short here. We're almost at 5 minutes, but I want to say a couple things.
Sure.
One, the chat loves you. Big W's. One guy said, what a nice guy for warning the other guy about the girl, which I think is hilarious.
Well,
but,
that's even funny. He called me and said she did.
I love that he reached out to you, too. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. Yeah. How long ago was this? How old are you now?
This was 2015 was when I graduated.
Okay. Oh, we graduated the same year. How old are you?
Oh, damn. 24.
Oh, what's up? Okay. Yeah, I'm 24 too. Anyway, you learn from your experiences. You literally said you're a better person for it. You made a man cry over the phone. And you warned him about the impending doom. You're a W all around, bro. I appreciate you calling in. This is an up good story. This is not a down bad story. Full 180.
Back then it was. Yeah.
It took some time, but the scar healed, and now your arm can move better, I guess. I could have said
that
better. But you know what I mean. Bless your heart, son. I keep doing what you're doing. Have a blessed day.
Thank you, Father.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
God damn. What a G. Definitely invite to MILF Bingo. Father, when are you going to upload the last stream? I can't, Breadman. We lost the audio on the stream. I'm so pissed. We had so many good calls last stream. The audio was corrupted. We couldn't get it.
Call from
Liam.
Liam?
To accept, press 1.
Liam, buddy, what's going on?
Okay, good. You remember me.
Of course I remember you, Liam. I was pissed I lost the last recording because I wanted to put you on the fucking TikTok. You're hilarious. But anyways, welcome back, my friend.
Okay, I'm gonna be quite short here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that I have no chance with this girl, right?
Okay. All right. Great start.
I'm pretty aware of it. I'll be honest.
Okay.
But I do really like her, so I don't know what to do. And I was thinking I might as well just gun it and ask her just to get it over with. But at the same time, I was thinking I might as well just not.
Okay. Hold up. Two things. One, I forgot how old you are, Liam. Is it 12?
I'm 14.
14. Okay. 14 years old. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So, Liam.
I know it's on you. Uh-huh.
Two things. One, why do you think she's out of your league? Why do you think that?
Oh, she's not really out of my league per se, but...
Well, you said you don't think you have a chance. Why don't you think you have a chance with this girl?
Because she leaves me undelivered on Snap for, like, I don't know, 2 days.
Okay, that's tough.
Occasionally. It's like, it's so random, though, because most of the time she'll respond, like, pretty, like, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 minutes. And then just randomly she'll just 2 days and then nothing.
Okay, Liam, you gotta listen to me on this one, all right? So, at your age, I'm gonna try and say this without swearing. At your age, everyone, I can't do this without swearing. Everyone is chicken shit at your age. All boys don't know how to talk to girls. Everyone's terrified of any interaction. If you, remember last time I said how to start the conversation where you said, show your shoes, say you like them, whatever. If you have the confidence, I know, clearly it didn't work, but if you have the confidence, either in person, over Snap, whatever you got to do. Is this the same girl? Is this the same girl as last time?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Okay, Liam, I love, okay, you got left undelivered. Have you double sent yet?
No, I refuse. I will never do that.
Oh, well, you're stronger than me because I double send all the time. Anyways, if you have the confidence to just ask her out, say what I said before. Hey, I think you're cute. Want to go see a movie? It's terrifying, right? Did your toes curl?
Yeah, it is, but it sucks to get rejected too.
Oh, dude, I know. So I'm exactly 10 years older than you. I've been rejected probably 500 times in that time.
I feel the same way.
Exactly. But it gets easier. It's like jumping in a pool of cold water. You do it 3 times and you get used to it. Your body goes numb, which sounds horrific, but it's true. If you You got to get in there early. If you have the confidence at this age, you're going to be killing it in high school or in college, I mean. You got to get after it now. Okay, Liam? You can't win without trying. Thank you, Mr. Tony. Can't say your name. In the chat, you can't win without trying. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So the main reason you don't want to do this is because you're scared, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, and there's a little social implication. Like someone might tell someone that you tried and they make fun of you. But you just got to get over that. Because then you can point at that kid and say, hey, you didn't try. What are you doing? You're sitting at home playing Minecraft every night. I'm out there trying to get a girlfriend, right?
Mhm.
You got to try, Liam. I want you to call back next stream and tell me you tried.
Okay.
Okay?
So just go for it?
Just go for it. Do you have it in you,
Can
son?
I just say?
Do you have it in you, son?
Yes, I do.
Damn straight.
I got this.
Let's go, Liam. All right.
Thank you, Tucker.
I want an updated rap sheet of what you did and exactly how it worked, okay?
Okay.
Chat's going crazy for you, Liam. Bless you, son.
Just everybody pray that I don't get screenshot.
Everyone play. Everyone pray for Liam. God bless Liam. Let's go, Liam. All right. Have a great night, Liam.
Thank you. You too, Tucker.
God bless you. I love that kid more than life itself. Let's go, Liam. I love that kid. He's so sweet. And he's got a good heart. Last time he called in, he bought a sushi plate of gummy sushi for this girl that liked sushi, and she rejected him and ate the sushi in front of him. He deserves more. Let's go, Liam. He's going to have the confidence. He's going to get it done. He's better than all those other 14-year-olds. All right, I got to relax for this next call. What a good fucking kid.
Call from
Quentin.
Quentin, how we doing, my son?
Hello, Father. I need some advice.
All right, what is it, Quint?
All right, so this is what happened. So I'm 18,
right,
a freshman in college now.
One of the best years of your life.
girl-
It's going to be one of the best years of your life, I'm telling you. But continue.
I will say it is starting to turn out in my favor right now.
Okay.
But right now, there's this girl that I work with in the student cafe. She sees me at school. She's always telling me hi and stuff like that. One day, I'm waiting for one of my night classes to start, and I'm just chilling in my car. I see her walking by herself. I wanted to approach her, but I got shy. I got scared, so I just stayed in my car.
Okay.
And so our work relationship is pretty cool. We're always talking about music and concerts and stuff like that. She showed me her tattoos.
Word.
And so I had left her a note on her car.
Okay, that's cute.
And I was hoping to get a response when I got out of class, but I didn't. And she didn't talk to me for about a cool minute, for about a cool month.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
And then she just now started talking to me at work, like the last couple of days before winter break.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out, did I fumble it? Because one of my friends who work with us, she was telling me that's probably the creepiest thing I could have done.
Well, so last time, I don't know if you were here for the first or last stream, there was a guy who followed a girl to the gym for 2 weeks, and he was just
wow.
This guy was a genuine creep, and even the way he talked, I didn't realize what was happening when he got on the phone, and then it was too late to hang up, and I just was trying to talk him out of it. It was terrible. So I don't think you didn't stalk her. You just didn't have the confidence to go and talk to her. If you did this every night for 3 days, even 3 nights, it would be a problem. But you just didn't have the confidence. You left a note, and what did the note say?
It was just so you go act like you didn't see me, because she knows what my car looked like, 'cause me and her raced and all that.
Okay, bro. All right. So I know how that sounded in your head.
Yeah.
But she probably read it so you're gonna act like you didn't see me. So it probably was not great on paper.
Right.
So I think you did fumble the bag. I think there is still a little bit of hope if you could state your case and tell her what I just said to you. Hey man, I thought it was a funny little joke. I now realize that could have been read in the wrong voice, like a court reporter reading it back in the courtroom. So just, explain that
the crazy part is,
what? Please don't.
I told her that, I let her know a couple weeks ago this is when she started talking to me. I let her know straight up, look, it was my bad. In my head, I thought it was gonna be funny.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh wait, that was you who wrote that?"
Oh
and I
my
was
God,
like,
dude,
"Yeah."
she was terrified. She thought you were a murderer leaving notes on her thing. Oh my God, bro. I've heard this exact same story before. Oh God, that's fucking crazy. You fucked up big, dog. I could see in your
I
head how
know.
you thought it was cute in like a fun little way, but you gotta be
Right.
careful. Men are scary. You gotta understand that. Men kill women constantly, so you gotta be aware that the note you leave on someone's car might be the last thing they read before they die, right?
Right.
You gotta type it out. Sign your name on it next time, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Because in my head it sounded so well.
I know.
You know, I was like,
While you were saying it, I heard what I would read that in my head as in terms of a cute thing and as a terrifying thing. So,
right.
two things you got to do. If you're going to leave a note, which I don't suggest, I think you should do it in person. You know, grow the sack. You're 18. It's tough, but,
Right.
you know, it's going to get better. You just got to keep trying. Do it in person. And if you're not going to do it, fucking sign your name, okay?
Right. Okay.
Okay, that's my advice to you. I think you did fumble the bag. There's a slight chance light at the end of the tunnel, but for now,
Right.
just see where it goes. Try and be a nice guy, all right?
Exactly. All right. Thank you, Father.
No problem, son. Have a good one. It always boils down to like one of two things. One of them is always grow a sack. It really is. Just have the balls to ask someone out. Liam, be like, "Ayo, I think you're cute. Want to go to a movie?" Yeah. Is Liam in the chat? Is just why Liam? Is Liam in the chat? It is. Oh, Liam's just why. Okay.
Call from
Ethan.
I don't know whose name that was.
to
Welcome, son.
Hi. So I kind of have like a weird like confession type thing, I guess you could call it.
Is this
like a down bad story?
Is it a crime? Is it a stalker thing?
No. It's not. No.
I will hang up on you if you're about to confess a crime, but go ahead.
Okay. So I met this girl through my friend, right? And I'm 15, so I was like,
Wait, how old are you?
not really thinking. I'm 15.
Did puberty hit you like a lightning bolt? Why is your voice so deep?
To be honest, I don't know, but
Okay, continue the story.
yeah. So it was actually what my friend jokes about all the time. But anyway, so I met this girl through my friend. I started talking to her, but the problem was that she was 20. So I was like, this is not gonna happen. There's no way.
Yeah,
what I didn't
you're
know.
15 and she's 20?
Yeah.
Okay, hey man, shoot your shot. That's a champion shot
Yeah,
though. That's an Olympic shot.
So what I didn't know is, my friend had told her I was 18, and everybody was joking with me like I sound 18. So
Yeah.
I shot my shot, you know. I tried to do me,
Yeah.
and so I ended up doing that, and it worked for like 2 months. Like me and this girl were back and forth flirting, and then one day I find out that like she didn't know that I'm not 18 or like nothing like that. So I'm like, damn. I'm not a douche, so I have to tell her, right?
Yeah, tell her. Yeah, 100%. You're gonna make her a criminal.
I was like, yeah. So I was like, you know, what's the worst that could happen? Because I'm stupid, and I was like, hey, I hope you know I'm not 18. And she was like, what? And then like I had called her, and she like got like super upset with me, and I was like, yeah, obviously, like I get it. But then like the weird part for me was like talking to other girls afterwards, because she told me like the only reason why she can't be with me is because like I'm not 18, obviously.
Yeah.
So
So yeah.
yeah.
First of all, so a couple things. One, you're mentally fucked because talking to a 20-year-old as a 15-year-old, you're just talking to a full-on woman. You're not talking to a teenager anymore. Like you're gonna have to play down to your level again and try and figure out what 15-year-old girls want, and they don't even know what they want. Everyone's brains are all scrambled at that age. So I wish you the best of luck. Two, there's the old double standard, right? Like if a 15-year-old girl is doing this, no bueno, right? Like that's a bad situation. But it's because a guy can manipulate and overpower women. In my opinion, that's pretty baller. That's pretty baller that you were able to. I mean, I don't know if you didn't technically lie and you shouldn't have kept it going. Pretty baller you were able to keep her attention, though, as a 15-year-old. Pretty baller. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So,
15-year-olds can barely talk, so continue.
all right. So my only problem now is I can't exactly talk to other girls like you said. Like it's so weird because
Yep. I'm telling you, bro.
I kind of like I did indeed fuck up. So like I don't know what to do now because there actually is 2 other girls trying to talk to me right now. So.
Right.
And I'm kind of confused on like the way they talk is so different. Cause like I was talking to this girl for like 2 months, so I was like, damn. So I don't know.
Hey,
I'm
man,
kind of like
listen.
just screwed. So I need some advice on how to like talk to girls again.
Well, first of all, I'm 24 years old. I don't know what 15-year-old girls talk like. Thank God. I shouldn't know what 15-year-olds talk like. I think you're just going to have to hit the old reset button. Maybe take 2 months off, forget what a woman's face looks like, and then just kind of jump back into it. Because, you kind of – it's like eating dessert before dinner. You kind of spoiled your appetite. Now you have to talk to – I don't know. I don't want to say children, but kids your age, you know? It's a fucking nightmare. Yeah. Just take some time, figure out what you got to do. Maybe shoot higher. I mean, maybe go for like a 17-year-old. Maybe, like a 17-year-old. That could be good, right? Go for a senior. Do your best.
See, I already did that, and then I dated one, and I was like, nah, I don't really like her. Then we broke up. It was a long time ago. But
all right. What's your name again?
Yeah, Ethan.
Ethan, I'm gonna hang up on you just because
Okay.
you are the opposite of down bad. You're just crushing the game right now, and it's making me upset. Just keep doing what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Your voice is deep as shit, and you're 15 years old. You're killing it. Just keep up the good work, and stop. Don't lie to women about your age. But besides that, you're killing it. Bless your heart, son.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Jesus Christ, what a pimp. That's fucking crazy. Don't lie to people about your age or relationships. That leads to legal trouble. Specifically if you're a woman. If a man... I mean, there's no threat, but still. If your parents find out, they might get upset and they might press charges. All right, this is probably going to be the last call before we get moving here.
Call from
Ollie.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello?
Hey, how you doing, Father? It's the same guy, the corpsman. I was wondering if you were okay with me telling another story or just dropping the phone right now.
Your mic quality has quadrupled. You sound like...
Yeah, I'm calling you from Google Voice now, from my computer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. I saw that. So, shortly after I I finished up with that, ex, and I moved to my first duty station, which is over here in California. Okay. I was doing my corpsman job, seeing patients every day kind of thing, treating them for their stuff. Majority of the things you see as a corpsman is, STDs, like chlamydia, that kind of thing. Yeah. So it's kind of a disgusting story, though. So this girl...
we have to keep it like PG-13. We can't get that gross.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
So this girl... she comes in, tests for, an STD, she tests positive and whatnot, and this is when I'm like, depressed, like fucking, like my last father, what I meant is this girl's like, I'm depressed and stuff, and this girl's there, and, I'm taking care of her and whatnot, and she finishes up, and then she calls me up later on, finds me in the clinic, and just, gives me her number and stuff. I throw that in the trash, because I don't want to get in trouble. And then when I go back to the barracks where I'm living at, I'm super depressed, and I run right into her. She lives in the room right above me. Long story short, Father, I slept with her, and she tested positive for chlamydia. I had chlamydia in the back of my throat for a solid week.
Did you get the pills to get rid of it, or you just walk that one off?
I didn't take pills. I got 250 milligrams of Rosethin and a 1 milligram packet of azithromycin.
Oh, my son. Well, I mean, at least you got laid, right?
Not at that cost, Father. My senior enlisted leader found me multiple times in the clinic, and because of my condition, which he knew of, kept on telling people that I was sucking another, I was sucking things.
Yes, doing something with someone else that is also a man. Let's say that. Okay, well that's
Yes,
that's the
and,
military. That's the military for you. They
Yes,
love
sir.
that. They love that kind of haberdashery. They love that kind of shit. 1 second, I gotta sneeze.
Yeah. I thought you might like this story.
It's horrific. God damn it, bro. Everyone in the chat is just saying L, L, not worth it, L. Jesus Christ. Bro, okay, so.
Oh, all right. You have a good one, Father.
You
I won't
too.
call again.
Say a bunch of Hail Marys and figure your shit out. Good lord. Okay, we're gonna hold on. A piece of shit that guy is. I say that with love. Do not disturb is on. So I wanna. You guys are being really nice to Liam in the chat. I appreciate that. Let me put on the hymns. I don't want to go for the sugar daddy look. I think I'll say movies. Yeah, don't go for the sugar daddy look. I fucking muted it. No. We're not taking calls right now. What's his name? Just why? Damn it, I'll take your advice based on what Father says. Okay, let's see it. Let's make Liam the new MILF Bingo host. I'm not a Sigma. I'm shy 5'2", 14-year-old boy. Dude, listen, being short, you can get over being short as long as you're funny. Let's see what else he said in this chat. Liam Poggers, fuck yeah. Yeah, Liam, you just gotta go. You gotta go for it. Balls to the wall. You gotta make sure. Consolidate break. Do not talk to him like that. Okay, hey, watch your fucking language in this chat. I will ban you. Don't talk to Liam like that. Don't get me in trouble by talking to him like that. I was 5'6" at 12. Congratulations, doof. Who gives a shit? Anyways. The rule, don't fuck up. Stop giving him bad advice. This is bad. Listen to me, Liam. Don't listen to these fucking people. Call here about something else, is it? 5'5". Damn, I'm 5'6". I'm 12, 5'3". Stop talking about your height. Just kidnap here. Okay, Liam, ignore the chat. Look at me. Do what I said. Have the confidence. If you don't know exactly what to say, call back. And like next time I'm on live, but put your personality into it. Don't act like you're reading a script and just say, I want to take you out. Say like, hey, I've been thinking. I think you're great. I love talking to you. I think you're cute. I want to take you out. I want to see where this goes. That's all you got to do. All right. It's New Year's Eve. Some of us have parties to get to. I don't specifically. I'm trying to make something happen, but let's all say some good nights in the chat. You know, we got 110 people. We should raid somebody. Right? 1 sec. Let's say. Just chatting. Oh, ignore that sound. Okay. Oh, Pokemon's live right now. That's not what I want. I want someone. Oh, browse. Okay. What do we want to see? What do we want to watch? Oh, we should bingo. We'll do bingo. Okay, here we go. Live bingo. There is someone with 21 viewers. Let's see. Oh, it is not in English. Never mind. Well, okay, only other countries. Why is it not stopping? I left the page. Okay, so apparently Americans don't play bingo. So we can't do that. This one just says 90 viewers. Yeah, all of this is in a different country. Why don't Americans play bingo? We should play bingo. Who's this?
The 5 million point club. It's a VFW Northfield with 5,892,000 points. And we got 2 top locations that are in the 6 million point club. The first location, Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. They have 6,012,000
Let's go.
points.
These guys are dope. Do
2
we want to raid these guys? Just confuse them? We should raid these guys and confuse them. They have 1 viewer. Alright, we're raiding them. 1 sec. Raid channel. What's their name? Mega Soda. Be nice! Be nice. Don't spam MILF bingo. Just act. Okay, here's what I want you guys to do. I want everyone to act super excited for this bingo game. I want everyone to be like, let's go. Total prizes, 17,000. Are you kidding me? Next tournament in a minute and 25 minutes. I can't contain myself. I want you guys to be excited for this MILF bingo. Or regular bingo. Don't say MILF bingo. Starting the raid. 28 viewers ready to raid. Let's go. 34. There's 100 of you in here. How many can we get? 43. Let's go bingo, baby. It was great talking to you guys tonight. We got 44. Can we get it to 50? If we get it to 50, I'll send it. 46. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're between 45 and 46. Just a couple more people need to do it. 47? 49? 40? All right, I'm sending it. Everyone have a great night. Be really nice to these people. All right. Have a great night, guys.